Twin sons of Judah and Tamar, discussed in the last 4 verses of chapter 38, have so much symbolism that we've already looked at 3 different topics based on that paragraph alone. Today I want to show you how these twins represent the born-again experience and how anyone or anything other than Jesus can never save anybody. Let me break this all down piece by piece. The story begins with the birthing process of the twin babies, named in Hebrew Pharetz and Zerach. In verse 28, we see that the baby Zerach reached his hand out of the womb, and the midwife tied a scarlet string to his hand. In the same way, mankind reached out for the forbidden fruit and was marked by sin forever. Now mankind found himself in a dark womb of a spiritual nature. In the next verse, Zerach pulled his hand back in, and that symbolized mankind's loss of dominion because of that original sin. And just like Zerach, mankind was left in that dark womb with no dominion or power to change his circumstances. However, then the other baby moved forward and broke through as the firstborn and opened up the womb by his exit out. His name was Pharetz, which actually means to break through. This, of course, symbolizes Jesus, who was the firstborn over creation, meaning number 1 in authority because of his resurrection. He opened up mankind's way to the Father, to heaven, and out of sin. That alone is awesome, but here is the part everyone needs to pay attention to. Once the womb was opened by Pharetz, Zerach in verse 30, still marked by the scarlet thread of sin, followed his brother out. Now that was one smart baby. He didn't just become a permanent resident of the womb, nor did he try to find another way out, nor did he resent his brother and reject the opening that was made. Zerach saw the opening, followed Pharetz, and exited through it. Jesus, who is our Pharetz, opened up the dark spiritual womb. So if we just follow him, we get out of that darkness. There is no other way for mankind to get out of the dark womb except to follow out Jesus, the one who broke through. No religion, no other person, no acts, rites, works, or ceremonies. Not Buddha, not Allah, not Mohammed. No astrology signs, no readings, no spells, no voodoo. No worship of any people, animals, statues, myths, or legends. No one or nothing broke through for mankind and made a way out of the dark womb except for Jesus. So unless we follow Jesus out of the dark womb, all our acts, thoughts, works, and lives are still in the dark and are darkness inspired and have no revelation. The light is out there. It's not in here. There is no salvation, forgiveness, grace, or mercy in the dark. Jesus said, unless you are born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God. Well, the kingdom of God can only be found in the light. So I guess the question is, how can we be born again? Just like Zerach, we must follow our Pharetz. So be a smart baby and follow Jesus out of that spiritual womb of darkness right into the light.